So today's lesson is talking about what happens when you have a baby angle and what the side looks like across from it, or a big angle and what the side looks across from it. So if you have a small angle, what do you think the side across from it's going to be? Is it going to be small or large? Small. So a baby angle across from it is a baby side. The opposite also works. If you have a really long side, across from it is a big angle. So this is 9, and this is 7. Which one's bigger, 9 or 7?
9.
Jesus, take the wheel, guys. 9 is bigger than 7. So since 9 is greater than 7, that means that this angle right here is bigger than x. So z is greater than x. That's all it says. That's it. That's all we're doing today. I know. So the opposite is also true. If we have a big angle, so is 110 bigger than 45?
Yes.
So that means that LK is greater than JL. That's it. That's all we're doing. Does anyone have any questions yet? If you have a big angle, across from it is going to be a big side. So since 110 is bigger than 45, that means that LK is going to be bigger than JL. If you have a big side, that means that angle 9 is greater than 7. That means Z is greater than X because it's across from that big angle and that big side. Okay? All right, now, let's look at our directions. It says list the angles, and this should say TVX. I don't know how they got out of order. Super sorry. List the angles in order from smallest to largest. So what's our smallest side up here?
17.
Okay, and what angle is across from 17.4?
18.5.
So angle X is the angle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay, baby, the angle. So angle X is our smallest angle. What's the next one? And what angle is across from it?
T.
Angle T. So that's our next angle. Angle V has to be the biggest because 1, it's the only one left over, and 2, it's across from 20.2. Does anybody have any questions?
No.
Fantastic. Do we need to walk through that one more time?
No.
Now remember, we said smallest to largest, so that's why we started with X, because it's across from the smallest side. And then we went to T, because it's across from 18.5, and then V. Are we ready for example 2?
Yes.
Alright, so this should say triangle ABC. I got them backwards. Smallest to largest. So what is my smallest angle? Angle C, because it's across from my smallest side. And then angle B, and then angle A. Yeah, that's what we said. Oh, sorry guys. CAB. I got excited. Thank you for catching that. Take a point for catching my mistake.
Take a point. We got another one. Take.
I have been these papers, man.
Can you wait? Thank you. I don't think you're as funny as you think you are. Yes. Alright, now let's look at our next one, number 1. It says to list the sides in order from longest to shortest. Okay, what's our biggest angle? Angle R, right? So what is the side across from angle R?
That's T.
That's our biggest side.
Correct.
What's our next largest angle?
Angle.
And what side is across from that?
Angle RT.
And so what's the smallest side? RS. Dun 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 dun. That's all you do.
All right, miss.
All right, mister, can you do the next one without me?
No.
Yes, everybody try number 2 without me. Make sure you read the directions. Read the directions. Read the directions.
I got it, miss.
I'm glad, mister. No. Alright, what is the shortest side? AC is the shortest side.
Yeah.
And then,
What about 0 and
This
BA?
has nothing to do.
that's fine, that's the same thing. AC is the same thing as CA. AB is the same thing as BA. What would be the longest side?
BC? BC.
Or CB. Dun, 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 dun. How many of us got that right? Take a point.
I got it right, but it doesn't matter.
Yes, because it says to list it in order from shortest to longest.
I did show you like B, C, C, A, and C.
That's longest to shortest. This is in order from shortest to longest. You understand? Okay, fix it on your paper. No, because you list it in the backwards order. Like you said it reversed. Alright, number 3. Ebony is following directions for folding a handkerchief to make a bandana for her hair. After she folds the handkerchief in half, the directions tell her to every day to tie the 2 smaller angles of the triangle under her hair. If she folds the handkerchief with the dimension shown, which 2 ends should she tie? What angles should she tie together? Why? Because they're across from 16, right? And those are small, and we should all know how to tie bandanas by this point in our life. Alright, do the next 3 without me. You need to be able to explain the last one. Do the next 3 without me. She said to do the last 3. Alright guys, I said do all 3, but for this one, it says to...
Look, call them hands.
And you spilling them? Like, do you know how to eat? Are you sure? You ain't got no.
Wait.
Who eats chips like that? Pick it up, you barbarian. Alright, list the angles in order from smallest to largest. The smallest angle is angle W, then angle Y. The largest is angle Z. This, okay baby, you should have done it like this. Because it's smallest to largest.
But she said the one was double. That long line right there, Y and W, would have been like YW.
I'm not done. It said to list the angles and the sides. So I listed my angles first like it told me to. Then I'm going to list my sides from smallest to largest. So my smallest side is YZ. Then it's WZ. And the last one is WY. Now, with that information, hopefully you fixed yours if you got confused for some strange and unknown reason. Do the second one.
I got it right.
Okay, that's what I got for the second one. Oh my gosh, guys. What is the smallest side?
Gilbert.
No, this is the biggest angle, so that means this is the biggest side. This is the smallest angle, so this is the smallest side. So she should be throwing it to Gilberto because it's, I'm sorry, to Ben because he's across from the smallest angle. Okay, baby. It said, which player should she choose in order to have the shorter passing distance? No. This is, baby, this is 70, right? And that's the biggest. So that means this is the biggest side.
Because it's a cross.
Because it's across, that's what we've been doing the whole time, right?
Yeah.
So it's across from here, so that means that's the biggest side. Right?
Oh, that makes sense.
Now this is the smallest angle, so that means this is the smallest side. So Ben should get the frisbee. All you had to do was read it. Yeah, that's a problem when you don't read things. Alright, so you're going to get an assignment that we're going to finish tomorrow. If you get 1 through 5 done on the worksheet, you don't have any homework. Crazy. So if you get 1 through 5 done, you don't have any homework. I want you to make sure that you underline this top part once I bring it to you. Does everybody understand? That you pay attention to the directions, because it says read the directions for each section below to determine how to color your mandala. Order the angles in each triangle from smallest to largest. Then color the circle angle according to the color in the last column. So whatever order you're going to do, this middle one is going to be colored purple. Okay? So then you're going to come to your mandala, and you're going to find that angle here, and you're going to color it purple. Then you're going to go to the next one. I would suggest working out 1 through 5 first, and then coloring. And if you get 1 through 5 done and I check it off, you don't have homework.